I'd like to know your thoughts about some of our traveling companions. Do you mind if I ask?
Hey everyone, Luke Dog here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. I accidentally clicked on Alistair and didn't realize I was going to start a conversation with him. Go ahead, I don't mind.
How about Ogren? You must have an opinion on the smell, at the very least.
He's an excellent warrior.
Yeah, that's what I thought you'd say. For a drunk, he's an excellent warrior, right? How he lifts his sword is a bit of a mystery. Though I suppose the point is that he does lift it. And so long as we can point him in the right direction, he charges too. He has gusto, I'll give him that. Zevran, the elf. You can't trust him, can you? Do you believe his so-called vow?
Maybe. We'll see.
That's a lot to put on a maybe, isn't it? He's an assassin. The crows aren't known for giving up. Maybe he's just biding his time.
I'm willing to give him a chance.
Well, if you are, then maybe I should too. But that doesn't mean I won't keep an eye on him. He's just too shifty. What about Sten? The way he looks at me with those eyes. Creepy. And he's so quiet for someone so big.
I respect him.
The more I talk to him, the more reasonable he does seem. His philosophy is so strange. But it doesn't sound at all as vile as the Chantry describes it. And yet, he killed all those people. He doesn't even deny it. Doesn't that bother you?
He seems to regret what he did.
I'm not so sure that his regret means the same as it would for us. The Kunari sense of honor is a bit hard to grasp. For me, anyway. What about Liliana? Is she crazy? Or do you really believe in her vision?
It could be true. Who's to say it isn't?
Maybe you're right. It's not as if she could have known that we needed help so desperately after all. Yet, there she was. I noticed that you and her have become close. Am I right? The rest of us have talked about it.
You talk about us?
You think we have better things to do than gossip about you? You give us far too much credit. Is it true or not?
Yes.
I thought so. Well, I hope you know what you're doing. I don't know what to make of her. If you look at her when she doesn't see you, she just looks so sad. I almost feel guilty taking her away from her life.
It was her choice.
Yes, I know. Still, I feel badly for her. Morrigan, do you trust her? Think about it. Maybe Flemeth sent her with us for some other reason than she said.
What reason could she have to betray us?
Hello? Have you met her? I think she'd need a reason not to betray us.
I think we're useful to her.
Well, there is that. Enough. I think my curiosity is sated. Let's get back to it, shall we?
So you like to gossip about me, huh? Hey guys, let's start gossiping about Alistair. What kind of dirt can we bring up on him?
As there is but one world, one life.
Okay, do I have anything to turn in for you?
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal.
Nope.
They
But
are
know that
sinners
the
who
sun
have
will
given their
rise.
love to
I got
false
something
gods.
over here. Wait. First, I want to check something. I think I have one last apprentice, and I think I might know where he is in Denerim. Noble Tavern. Here we are. Wonders of Thedas. I think he might be in here. There you are.
Yes, make it quick.
I have a note here from your master.
Strange. Let's see this. I knew it. I gave that man the best 7 weeks of my life. Well, I guess he won't have me to push around anymore. Ha!
You delivered all 3 notices. Return to the Mages Collective.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
Yes, please. Ooh, I got a belt. I only have 19 gold. Wow. Does anyone need a belt? I do. +1 strength. Now let's turn some quests. Oh, wrong way. Non-Noble Tavern, is that where the... I know someone's in here.
So I see you are quite the little deceiver after all.
Finally decided to gloat, have you?
It simply suits my view of the Chantry that one of their devoted sisters should turn out to be so full of hypocrisy.
There are good people in the Chantry. Many good people who are just there to help others.
And apparently at least a few who are simply pretending to be good.
At least I was trying to be better than I was. At least I regretted the evil I'd done. Better that than be someone who's never loved anyone or anything, least of all herself. Anything but that.
It seems at least you got the self-righteousness down pat. Well done.
Come on, guys, can't we just get along? Hi there.
Find everything you need?
Payment was sufficient.
Payment? Oh, just make sure you drop by from time to time. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Coarse cut gauntlets, +2 melee. Armor's not that good, though.
If I could have a moment.
What? Completed all the contracts assigned to you. You should talk with Master Ignacio.
You've been busy traveling all over, and such tragic news you keep bringing. I was wondering if you'd check up on one more person. I'm sure you'll find this scroll quite interesting.
What is it? The last scroll indicates that some of Arlhau's special handpicked men are awaiting a ransom to free a kidnapped boy. The Crows are setting them up by sending disguised assassins to the meeting, but will need backup to take out all the Arl's elite soldiers, especially their leader, Captain Chase. The location is marked on your Denerim map. Don't know.
Your efforts are greatly appreciated.
Anything new? I think you took the Mage's Collective. I should do that first. Oh yeah, I haven't handed those quests in yet. Duh. I'm gonna have to go there anyway. Killed 7 Dragonkin. How many skills do I have? I got 2. Not enough. Nothing new.
Think again. Crafts. Find dwarven crafts.
Oh, come on.
From Orzammar.
I want to get something.
A little something extra. For friendship.
Thank you. Okay, what do we got? We gotta do that. Find Rexel. Still gotta find Rexel somewhere. Still gotta do that, because I gotta go to Redcliffe. So I gotta do that. So I gotta do that. I could go to Lake Calenhad and do that. I was just at the non-noble tavern, wasn't I? Yeah, I probably didn't have enough toxic extracts then. So, let's go. What do we want to do?
All men are the work of our nature's hand. From the lowest slave to the highest.
In fact, I could just check right now. I got 1. Yeah, boy, what is it? Who wants to fight? Oh. Is this slightly different? Oh, never mind. What's going on here? Nothing? Really? It's kind of odd. Why would they bring me here if there's nothing? There's gotta be something. Otherwise, it's just a waste. Ooh, there's a chest up there.
Enemies approaching.
There we go.
Very well.
Holy smokes, a lot of people showed up.
Damn you. Begun.
Wipe them out! It's your time to die!
Very
Take a
well.
potion.
As you say.
Ah! Done by my own move.
Alright, battle it is then!
Quickly, we must fight!
Alistair's flaming sword of justice. as strong, but you could wear it.
It is over. It has begun.
What's that do? Is that everything? Looks like it. Moving right along. Do 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 do. Okay. I see some people over here.
Hill was no one else.
We are not alone.
Really not.
Obviously. Hold on, Alistair. Oh my gosh, these guys are tough.
It's begun.
Is that it? You fought off wave after wave of all Howe's best men and killed Captain Chase, but it was all a ruse. There was no hostage. The tight-lipped crows told you to talk with your contact. What is going on here?
We're done here. Go back to your contact, quickly.
What was the point? What is going on? Oh, that's not a way out. Leona, I got a question for you. You need 34 dexterity. You're at 29 dexterity. Back to the Nod Noble Tavern. Any new conversation?
What was that soup you made for supper last night?
Oh, that's a traditional Ferelden lamb and pea stew. Do you like it?
Oh, so it was lamb then. It had a certain texture I don't normally associate with lamb.
They didn't make lamb and pea stew for you in Lothering?
We ate simply there. Whole grains made into biscuits or bread, and vegetables from the garden, cooked lightly. No heavy stews.
Ah, so the last lamb you had was probably cooked Orlesian style. Food shouldn't be frilly and pretentious like that. Now, here in Ferelden, we do things right. We take our ingredients, throw them in the largest pot we can find, and cook them for as long as possible until everything is a uniform grey colour. As soon as it looks completely bland and unappetizing, that's when I know it's done.
You're having me on.
Ha! You need to eat in more Ferelden inns.
Alistair, teach me how to cook. Just imagine if Alistair went on one of Gordon Ramsay's shows or something. How good would your cooking be?
Fine dwarven crafts, direct from Orzammar.
How good would your cooking be then? Probably not real good. But hey, if Alistair likes it, and other people like it, then good for him. I don't know if I'd prefer having an unappetizing looking gray mush.
Linger, Alistair.
Yes, well, don't worry. It's not what you think.
I see.
I was looking at your nose.
And what is it about my nose that captivates you so?
I was just thinking that it looks exactly like your mother's.
I hate you so much.
Hmm? What?
Never mind.
You two secretly like each other, don't you? You just don't want to admit it.
I heard there was quite a scuffle in the alleyways. Well done, Warden.
Well done. Arl Hal betrayed us. The boy wasn't there.
Don't worry, Warden. Some friends have rescued the boy. He's already safely home back with his father, his very important father. You took care of the father's other requirement. The man who kidnapped his son, Captain Chase, is quite dead. Thanks to you.
And why didn't you tell me that?
We are told only what we need to know. That's an assassin's life. All you needed to know was your target. Any more information you got was really a bonus.
What's the name of the child? Who hired you?
That I can't say. But in time, I think you'll find out. Crows are hired for their discretion, as well as for their performance.
So are we done here?
I've nothing more for you. Your payment is in the chest. I hope you find it most satisfying. My superiors want me to convey their thanks. The Crows aren't accepting any new contracts on you. And when this blight ends, we'd love you to visit Antiva to discuss other opportunities.
You willing to talk straight with me now?
I did what I had to do, but there's no more need for word games.
Who contracted all the assassinations?
The Civil War brought many old grudges to a boil. You'll be pleased to know that those contracts helped your own cause, some more directly than others. After all, it is not in the Crow's best interest that the Archdemon wins.
Then why were you trying to kill me before?
For a time, we thought that Loghain was the only man for the job. But that's before we got to know you. It was too late then, of course. Talisan had already accepted a contract. Even now, until you kill all of Talisan's men, you will have to fight my brothers. We never cancel a contract once accepted.
I was expecting to be double-crossed.
And I was expecting the same. But our order has survived the centuries because we always uphold our deals. Like I said, sending Zebran after you was nothing personal. We've determined you are a far better ally than an enemy.
Our business is done here.
Just remember our offer. We could really use someone with your talents. It's time for me to take a vacation. Caesar has a special stock of wares that might interest you. It was a pleasure working with you, Warden. Luck be to you.
Red Jenny Seekers. Oh, it's only restricted to Rogue, though. Here, Liliana. You're now a friend of Red Jenny. let's go see this special stock. Hold on. You have anything? Nope. So now the big question is, what do I do next? I could go to Callahan and get Ogren's quest out of the way. That might be good. Caesar!
You're back. You need something?
Master Ignacio mentioned your special stock.
Oh, yes, yes. Look over here.
What do you got? You get all your toxic extract. $15. Okay. I think I'll go to Ogren. Go do Ogren's thing. Anything new, guys?
Do you have any tales of the wilds?
None of the sort you like. No princesses in tall towers or knights throwing themselves at whole armies.
That's not all I like.
Do you want tales of the chastened wilders who dwell in the marsh? Do you want to hear of the slow deaths they inflict on their enemies? Perhaps a tale of the poisonous creatures of the wilds that lay their eggs on your skin so their young may eat you alive when hatched? Or a tale of my mother's marsh cuisine? That, in my opinion, is the most terrifying of all my tales.
No, I don't want to hear about those things.
Then I have no tales for you.
What's your mom's cooking like? Alistair, you might want to pay attention to that one. Just in case. Let's go to Lake Callahan and help Ogren. Speaking of which...
Well, aren't
Whoops.
you sweet and attentive?
Yeah. Of course I am, but we should move on. I wanted to do that.
Blast and damnation!
It's just for a bit. Come on, Ogren. Do you have anything? No,
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
sorry, there's a pole in your way. I mean, a sword. Just want to check the bag.
Good to see you again.
Uh-huh. Can I check your... Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, Ogren. You ready? Figure out what you're gonna say?
There she is. I'm gonna go talk to her. Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it?
Okay, you need a wingman. I get ya. Sure.
Thanks, Warden.
Maybe I should talk to her first.
Find out how much she misses old Ogren or who I have to kill, and then I'll go sweep her off her feet. That's me, Mr. Charm.
Hello.
What can I get for you? And don't say mead. We ran out of that a week ago. And don't say rum, either. Ran out the day before yesterday. And don't say brandy.
When did you run out of brandy?
Oh, we haven't yet. It's just terrible. We got it from a shady Orlesian trader, and I think it might really be turpentine.
Felsi! I need tables clean, girl!
I've got a customer!
What's a dwarf doing working in a bar in Lothering?
Same as I'd be doing anywhere, earning coin. My mother lives here. Someone's got to take care of the old Bronto.
Are you gonna stay here with the Darkspawn coming?
I'm from Orzammar. Darkspawn attacks are like spring breezes there. I'll stay as long as the tavern's open.
You don't happen to know a fellow named Ogren, do you?
Ugh, did you have to bring his name up? I just ate.
What happened between you two?
What happened? Is that a serious question? Have you met Ogren? He got drunk. Drunker than usual, even. Took off his pants and challenged a roast nug to a wrestling match at my father's funeral. He lost, by the way. The roast got him in an arm lock. He sat there crying for half an hour before someone pulled it off him.
Wow, that's gotta be embarrassing. So you're not exactly a fan of his?
You could say that. You could also say I would rather kiss a deep stalker on the lips than see him again.
He's a changed man, though.
Oh? What's he changed into, then? A horned toad?
Felsi, what in Andraste's name are you doing? The tables, girl!
All right! I've got to get back to work.
Buddy... I don't know about this.
Well, what does she say?
She hasn't exactly forgiven you for the Nug incident.
Ah, that fight was rigged. Anyway, the guard said it wasn't worth pressing charges, so she's no call to hold a grudge. Did she say anything else?
Go get her?
Just be ready to pry her off when she throws herself at me. We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's all right.
I don't think it's what
Sure you're not a baker? 'Cause you got a sodding nice set of buns.
Well, look what the Nug dragged in. I should have known you were in the neighborhood, by the stench. What are you doing here?
Just trying to kick back with a pint. Fighting Darkspawn's a lot of sodding work, you know?
You're fighting Darkspawn?
Well, someone's gotta do it, you know? Can't leave a blight to the humans. They'll just muck it all up.
The whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Well,
He was looking for you, actually.
you know, I was thinking about our days together back in Orzammar.
Oh, so you mean you didn't find another girl willing to put up with you pissing on the table? I'm shocked.
It's a sign of affection.
Tell her you've been thinking of her.
I've been thinking about you, Felsi.
What do you want, Ogren?
Nothing. Just thought I'd see how you were doing is all. Well, maybe that and grease up the Bronto, if you know what I mean.
Dude, too much.
You've seen me. You'll have to go back to Orzammar for the Bronto.
Admit it, Ogren's more fun than the men around here.
If by fun you mean more likely to light farts on fire, yes.
Oh well, it's been fun, Felsi. but I better go.
Don't let the door hit you in the arse on the way out. Actually, who am I kidding? Go ahead and let it. Indulge yourself. Just take that duster out of here. I don't want to look at him.
That could have gone better.
You could try again.
Why bother? Once this blight thing's taken care of, the ladies will be all over me like flies on a corpse. Might as well rest up while I can. You ready to go?
I guess.
Aye, all right then.
It's quite clear if Felsi still thinks Ogren is a nasty rat. Looks like that bridge is burned. Dang it! Phooey. Is it worth it? Screw it. I should have saved right when I got to Lake Calenhad. I'm gonna try this again.
There she is. I'm gonna go talk to her. Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it?
Of course.
Thanks, Warden.
Go get her.
Just be ready to pry her off when she throws herself at me. We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's all right.
It might not be what you think, though.
Sure you're not a baker? 'Cause you got a sodding nice set of buns.
Dude.
Ogren, is that you?
Yeah, in the flesh, baby.
What are you doing here?
Just trying to kick back with a pint. Fighting Darkspawn's a lot of sodding work, you know?
You're fighting Darkspawn?
This man took out an armored golems almost single-handedly. Trust me. I was there. And so was the Paragon Caridin. It was at the Anvil of the Void.
It was a bit of pain, but it was a personal favor for the King of Orzammar, you understand?
The whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Well,
Tell her it's fate.
What? Oh, right. It's fate, Felsi. What can I say?
Fate? The ancestors must have a sense of humor then.
Sure they do. You've had a good look at Lady Helmy, haven't you? If her face isn't a joke the ancestors are playing, I'm a Bronto's behind.
So, Lady Helmy must be a paragon of beauty then.
Tell her you've been thinking of her.
I've been thinking about you, Felsi.
What do you want, Ogren?
Nothing. Just thought I'd see how you were doing is all. Well, maybe that and grease up the Bronto, if you know what I mean.
Dude, too
well,
much.
You've seen me. You'll have to go back to Orzammar for the Bronto.
Can't waste time here, Ogren. Queen's waiting.
Oh, the Queen needed a new fool, did she?
Oh well, it's been fun, Felsi. But I better go.
Wait, you're leaving? You just got here. I haven't called you a shaft rat yet.
Well, you can't keep the archdemon waiting. You hurt its feelings, it might just turn the whole blight around and go home. Nobody wants that.
Well, you don't need to fight it right now, do you? I mean, you could have a pint first. You could call me a surly Bronto. I could tell you that you smell like nug droppings.
I'll tell you what, I got some things I gotta do, but I'll come back for that pint when things are settled, you frigid deep stalker.
Fine, but you better not keep me waiting, you worthless copper-plated swordcast.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Guys, what did I just witness? After learning about what happened with Branka back in Orzammar, Felsi seems willing to forgive Oghren. Perhaps they'll start talking again. Okay. Good for you, I guess, little buddy.
I still got it.
That was a success? You sure?
Weren't you watching? She could barely restrain herself. Might as well rest up while I can. You ready to go?
Okay.
Aye, all right then.
Why do you keep taking your helmet on and off? Okay, we got Oghren's quest out of the way. So now what? Guess we could try to do Flemeth. Should we? Hi, Templar. Let's try it. Now what?
Wild creatures ahead. Look there.
Disable the traps. Disable the traps.
Right ahead.
You handle the wolves, I'll handle the bear traps. Out of my way, please. I'm trying to get a trap behind you. No, that one. And who put these traps up? They're everywhere. And how did we walk in the middle of them? Oh well, free experience.
As you say.
Alistair, watch your foot. Didn't you see the big thing right here? Warning, wolves frequent this area. Caution, traps laid for wolves. Why did we not notice this before? Okay guys, we're going to be going up against Flemeth, possibly, who is a Witch of the Wilds. You guys prepared for this? Let's see how we do. Hi.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
We know your little secret, Flemeth.
Which one, I wonder? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time?
She knows how you extend your unnatural lifespan.
That she does. The question is, do you? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
I just want the truth.
The truth, as if it were nothing. How like a man. No, no. Far better the lie. Far better the comfort of blankets and shadows and a mother's love. Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
And what happens to you?
I go. Perhaps I surprise Morrigan one day. Or I may simply watch. It would be interesting to see what she does with her freedom. Enlightening, even. Would you give an old woman that?
You think she'd believe that?
We believe what we want to believe. It's all we ever do.
And what do I get out of it?
You get to keep her for a time.
Heck no.
Shame. What will it be then?
I take it for myself. No. You die.
It is a dance poor Flemeth knows well. Let us see if she remembers the steps.
Thank the ancestors. Another minute of her cackling and I'd be heaving up breakfast.
Come. She will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
Oh, crud.
It's incredible.
Alistair.
Right.
Holy smokes.
Good to go.
Back and forth. Health potions.
Make us breath.
Ooh, that wasn't good. No. Hold on, Ogren. Alistair, it's just you and me.
Oh my god. Right. As you done.
Come on, buddy. No, 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 no. Dang it. Great. Now it's just me.
Shall be done, as you say. Shall be done. I shall do it, as you say.
Stop swatting me. Ow.
Very well. It shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it.
Come on, you're almost there. Ow.
As you say. It is begun.
Burning through my potions. I slew a dragon! You are required to do nothing. least of all believe. Ages ago, legend says Ban Conobar took to wife a beautiful young woman who harbored a secret talent for magic, Flemeth of High Ever. And for a time they lived happily, until the arrival of a young poet, Osin, who captured the lady's heart with his verse. They turned to the chastened tribes for help and hid from Conobar's wrath in the wilds, until word came to them that Conobar lay dying. His last wish was to see Flemeth's face one final time. The lovers returned, but it was a trap. Conobar killed Osin and imprisoned Flemeth in the highest tower of the castle. In grief and rage, Flemeth worked a spell to summon a spirit into the world to wreak vengeance upon her husband. Vengeance she received, but not as she planned. The spirit took possession of her, turning Flemeth into an abomination. A twisted, maddened creature, she slaughtered Conobar and all his men, and fled back into the wilds. For 100 years Flemeth plotted, stealing men from the Chasen to sire monstrous daughters, horrific things that could kill a man with fear. These Kokari witches led an army of Chasen from the wilds to strike at the Alamari tribes. They were defeated by the hero Cormac, and all the witches burned, so they say. But even now the wilds whisper that Flemeth lives in the marsh, and she and her daughters steal those men who come too near. Morrigan's mother saved the last Grey Wardens from death at the top of the Tower of Vishal, but just who or what Flemeth truly is a mystery. She was slain at Morrigan's behest, at least apparently.
As you say.
Huh. Obviously nothing really phases you.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Let's heal you guys up.
Let's go.
Yeah, first I gotta repair your body.
Yep. The waiting around part is awesome.
Dude, chill. Got a key. I got a key. Let's go see what it does. It opens the door.
It is.
Robes of Possession. The original intent of these robes is clear. A welcome home present from Flemeth, designed to sap Morrigan's will and ease the ancient sorceress's possession of her daughter. With Flemeth dead, these robes no longer pose a danger to Morrigan, but make her help those who get in her way.
It's over.
Okay. Ogren, did we get anything from your quest? Get to camp. Morrigan. You are currently wearing split mail. What do these look like? Just your usual robes. Five magic, 12 defense, 8 spell, -1 will, 20 cold. There. Also, I got your grimoire.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
You confronted Flemeth and dealt with her. Her grimoire is now in Morgan's hands, and Morgan is very grateful. Hey, Carver. Who's your good puppy? Who's your good puppy? Good boy. I'm guessing you guys don't really have anything else to say at the moment.
Here I am.
Win?
What's on your mind?
Is there something we can do to cure you?
Cure me? What, am I sick now?
I guess death isn't an illness, is it?
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child. Your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
I don't fear death. It's the dying that scares me.
People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, they say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content. It is enough.
That's a very deep conversation. Are you content?
I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we?
Thanks for the conversation, Wynn.
I got a moment, sure. What about?
Never mind.
All right. All right then. I got a moment, sure. All right then.
Sten?
You called.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Do you find Ferelden very strange?
To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Your farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Never mind.
Very well.
I want to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
Never mind.
Then I suggest we move on.
Okay.
As you wish.
Riveting. Shale?
It speaks.
I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Never mind.
On then.
Odan?
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Have you heard any rumors?
The dark spawn have attacked Lothering. I don't think everyone even had fled by the time they came, either. Word has it they swarmed the entire area, making off with prisoners and burning down the buildings. And then they were gone. Just as quick. I wonder if there's anyone left. I heard some chanters were going to head down south, maybe to try to find some survivors. I'm not holding out hope myself. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Can I see your wares?
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Here, have them all. It's a lot of money, though. Do you have one toxic extract? Here, have some wolf pelts. Morgan, have you studied the Grimoire?
I await your command.
I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
So Flemeth is dead. Now what?
Now I have enough time to study Mother's grimoire to find a way to prevent her from stealing my body in the future. For she will be back. One day, I have no doubt of that. And if I cannot protect myself, one day I will track her down again in whatever body she inhabits, and she will die again and again if need be. But there is no need to think of such things now. I have you to thank for saving me, so let us return to the task of dealing with the Darkspawn, no?
You know you can always rely on me, right?
Too much could happen in days to come to make such promises. Yet I am grateful. Let us go. There is much to be done before... There is still much to be done.
You're welcome.
I await your command.
Can I ask you something else?
So, full of questions, are you?
Never mind.
I await your command.
I'd like to discuss something personal.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Never mind. Alistair?
Something on your mind?
I have some questions.
Of course.
Can you teach others to be a Templar?
Others, yes, but not yourself. I need someone who's trained first as a warrior. It's as much about discipline as anything. I guess if I'm going to give up Chantry secrets, I may as well go all the way. Send whoever you want trained to me in camp, and I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Something on your mind?
I have some questions.
Of course.
Never mind. What's your relationship at? Zevran.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Let's go to bed.
I thought you'd never ask.
So, where should we go to next? Wait, no, wrong button. Where should we go to? We could do the Brazilian forest.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Did we go to Haven? No, we haven't. That, I believe, is with the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Or we could go to the Brazilian Forest. Let's go see the elves. What do we got?
We've been waiting for you, Warden.
We must not exhaust our supplies. It shall be done.
Why are we getting attacked by dwarves?
I shall do it. It shall be done. Now you fall. Very well. It is begun. As you say. It is begun. It shall be done.
Darn it, I've been pinned.
I shall do it. It shall be done.
Interesting.
No mercy.
Come, let us end this. Don't give them the advantage.
Go, Alistair.
It is begun.
Hold on, buddy, we're coming.
Very well.
Nice work. So, again, I ask, why were we attacked by dwarves? Seriously? Has my bid for who becomes king really reached this far? You guys are a long way from Orzammar, too.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Actually, I've been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I'm a Grey Warden. I wish to speak to your leader.
A Grey Warden? How do I know you're telling the truth?
You'll have to take my word on it.
I suppose that a lie wouldn't gain you much benefit. I shall bring you to the Keeper. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Maserenus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Aedan. Pleasure to meet you.
Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might be your mission here? Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped, but we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I'm good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Have you considered seeking outside help?
From whom? The Children of the Stone? The Shemlin? Do you truly think they have time to spare for us?
You said you could perhaps destroy the curse?
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
I'll find this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I have some questions for you.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Okay, how do I find Witherfang? Do you have any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Tell me about this curse.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
Did all werewolves everywhere stem from Witherfang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
So if a werewolf bites me, then I will become infected?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
How do you know if you have been infected?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
How did this curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
I want to ask something else.
Go on, then.
I should go.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Okay. Zathrian told you that the curse that has befallen the elves originated in the great wolf Witherfang. If the beast is slain, Zathrian may be able to use its heart to break the curse. Even with all our magic and skill, we only delay the inevitable. It is said the elves lived in Ferelden long before any others set foot there, and though most of their knowledge has been lost, it falls to the keeper of each clan to preserve what they have. Zathrian is an old, severe elf with little love for outsiders, but his clan is facing a more trying enemy than most. What else is there? Witherfang is, according to the Keeper Zathrian, a wolf. He's no ordinary wolf, however. He's a wolf possessed by a powerful spirit and the source of the werewolf curse that plagues the Brazilian forest. While Witherfang is hundreds of years old and very powerful in his own right, the only way to end his curse is to cut out his heart and bring it to Zathrian. Okie dokie. But we're going to save that for next time. So, when we come back, we'll mingle with the elves and see if we can help lift this curse. Until then, if you liked this video, let me know in the comments. If you really liked it, press that cute little like button. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Luke Dog, and I'll see you next time.